Alright, what's happening? I've been hearing a lot the past few days about pipe bombs going off everywhere and bomb threats and all this stuff. And I just want to show you something here. I'm not saying this is what's going on, but I am going to take note of something that they do funny stuff like this. See that shit right there? Look. Oh, remember this whole thing right here? Let me see. Here we go. Listen. So, listen. Don't tell me that it's not possible now. I didn't say it is. Look, eventually, we are going to get some real terrorists, which, when they do, actually, the dumbass patsy who actually takes the bait, they're going to blame all this type shit on him. And then they're going to get to skate the fact that, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Why all the deception? Let me think of another one. Let me see if I can find this. One day I was sitting there and I heard this loud boom. And I was in Mount Morris. Explosion. Oh, look, there's Saginaw, Michigan right there. Explosion. Mount Morris. And look, this happened at a car wash. Let me see. Mount Morris car wash. See that day, dude? Listen, it looked like a fucking drill. There was a guy out in, let me see, in Montrose. Watch. Montrose. Look. Montrose. Let's say killer. Montrose serial killer. See, what I think they was doing with this Montrose serial killer guy that drove up and down the roads and the body floated over from the garbage from Canada over to here, and it was the dude's uncle or something. And look, straight up active shooter drill. That day, they had so many cops, and it was like a joint task force operation. And let me see. Well, I didn't find it, but anyway, it happened. And it was in Montrose, and this dude supposedly killed his family, but it was really just an active shooter drill, and this dude probably didn't even exist. There, let me see this. Here's another one. Watch this. Detroit underwear bomber. Here we go. Look. Listen, this guy right here, this was predictively programmed into Beavis and Butthead Do America, and this guy was straight up set up by the FBI. Like, listen, he got patsy. They said, here, we just want to use you as a special agent in a training drill, keyword, drill. Drill goes live, like on 9/11, like at 7/7 bombing, like the Paris thing, and Brussels now. All active shooter drills. They had an active shooter drill one day down in Fenton, and it was in a school, you know, where they line the kids up and make them put their hands behind their head and get on the bus. That day, I had so much gang stalker activity on me. I mean, motherfuckers were following me everywhere. That's why I get nervous when they have these fucking drills, these martial law drills. Because basically they use these type events as a pretext to go ahead and throw a drill in real quick so they can put on their fucking jack boots and have all their loyalist Nazi collaborator corporatist fucks out in their uniforms, having pissing contests. Basically, so I just want to show, like, look, that there is a train of abuses, a long train of abuses, and it's bullshizzle. Look, let me tell you a little local thing that the FBI likes to play around here. I know multiple people from Genesseeville that someone asked them to just drive this vehicle to Kentucky, and they don't necessarily tell you what's in it, but look, and I got offered this thing, and basically once you drive and you get over 2 state lines, all of a sudden the FBI rushes you, and they're the ones trying to employ you to do it here in Flint, and it's a big thing where it's a pass the buck. It's like, look, we got you, so now who are you going to give us? Who are you going to sacrifice so we can hang this over their head for life, when that is called fucking entrapment? I mean, this is the type of bullshit these funks do. I don't know if it's rogue sections of individuals within these organizations, these joint task force operations like Iron Mountain Report and Silent Weapons for Silent Wars. I mean, I could just go on and on and on and on, but, and look, this is all backed up by factual, I mean, and here, you only trust the mainstream media? There it is. It's like this, and, there's another thing, like, pre-9/11, they tried to get a guy to make, they called it a dummy replica bomb, and they were going to put it in the World Trade Center, or the Chicago Trade Center Tower. And this is right around the time that they did the Timothy McVeigh Arlington Road false flag. But anyway, see, this guy from the Middle East, he was basically an informant, and he recognized they were going to patsy him. So he backed out of it. And so they could never use it as a false flag to bring down that tower, because they've always been trying to set up a false flag, but they need some dumb-ass patsy to believe in the cause that it's entrapped. It's like they set it all up. They just need someone to, it's like, you're the guest of honor, here, sit in the throne. You know what I'm saying? But then they hit a button, and then a trap door, and then you're in jail. And you're guilty, you did it all. Which you didn't, and that's exactly what a patsy is. It's someone who is innocent, and it's someone to get the public to blame, and then the authorities that actually did it get to skate on out without unnoticed. They get to come in as the shining white knights on white horses with glittering armor, and they get to be the good guys, and it's called job security. Basically, they, in order to keep their job, they have to entrap people, because not as many people are committing crimes anymore, because they're just, dude, it's a fucking, we're one notch under a police state. How in the fuck you expect any of us to really commit crime and make a living off it? You can't even do that. I mean, it's retarded to even try now. I mean, Sun Tzu even said this. Here's another place where they abandoned the art of war. He said there's got to be, like, in a pond, a lily pad. The shadows under the lily pad, everyone's got to look the other way and let them exist. Kind of like gambling, kind of like a bar, kind of like a place, where you can get some secondhand weapons that are not registered. These things should exist just so people can keep their peace of mind, man. Because look, I mean, sometimes people really do need their distractions, or society would totally fall apart. But I also seen on this, there's a, it was on The Lip, this, that's a YouTube channel, and it showed how the FBI paid for this guy's apartment. All his neighbors, the college knew about it, everyone knew about it. His whole apartment was wired with listening devices, key fobs. Key fob is, it looks like a car key, but it's really, it snatches all your information coming out of the area, right out of the air. It's called a key fob. They had this guy wired up, mic'd up, everyone knew it. The college was doing a fucking report on it, while this guy, this FBI agent, every day would hang out with this guy and try to suggest him into committing some kind of big deal crime, some kind of terrorist related crime. So the FBI has to have undercovers go out and recruit people to do the shit that they want done, so they can have a reason to, like I said, it's job security. If you can get some patsy to take the fall, it'll justify your big fucking EIO network task force. That, you know, I'm just saying, you can prove all this stuff, that they do these things. So that's why, look, people like myself, when I look at things with such skepticism and such a critical analyzing eye, I have to. These motherfuckers, because if you let them, they will tell you any fucking thing, and they will get away with it. Look at all these birds. Anyway,